Recipes are one of my favorite features with the X100V. It's the reason a lot of people enter the Fuji ecosystem to begin with. So after using my X100V for the last 6 months, here are some of my favorite recipes I've used. All my recipes come from Fuji X Weekly, and I can't thank Richie enough for creating a great database of recipes. So let's talk about my favorite recipes. Starting off with the recipe I use the most, Kodachrome 64. There are a lot of recipes out there, but somehow I always come back to Kodachrome 64. What always brings me back is how versatile this recipe is. A lot of recipes only work in certain lighting conditions, but Kodachrome 64 works in just about every outdoor lighting condition you are faced with. It's great on a warm sunny day, it's great on gloomy days, and it's even pretty decent at low light conditions. This recipe uses a daylight white balance and tends to bring the saturation in the blues down slightly and the saturation in the reds up. It's a great recipe and you should definitely give it a try. Fuji Color Superia 800. If you're looking for a moody recipe, this is the one for you. It's a recipe that has high contrast and a bit more dynamic range as it uses DR400. My favorite part is the subtle bluish cast. It really gives a nice color and gloomy feel to the photos. Fuji Color Superia 800 is the perfect recipe for dark, rainy days where the clouds are gray and low. Triax 400. If you like shooting in black and white, this is the recipe for you. Based off the very popular film stock, the recipe for Triax 400 offers very contrasty black and white images. This recipe can really be made your own with many different variations to adjust how much contrast it will produce. I like using this recipe for scenes with lots of contrast and boring colors, as well as for low light photos where there's not a ton of light, as it hides the higher ISO range well. If you have a love for black and white photography, this is a must-have recipe on your camera. Portra 400V2. If you're familiar with photography, you've most likely heard of Portra 400. The recipe, while not identical to the film stock, has many of the same characteristics. It has more subtle but very pleasing colors, great skin tones, and a more vintage feeling look. I've used it for just about everything, from landscapes to portraits to street photography, and I'm always happy with the results. While not my go-to recipe, it's definitely worth taking some photos with it. Cine Still 800T. This is a recipe for all the night photographers out there. It has a real, for lack of a better word, cinematic feel. The recipe has great green and blue tones that work really well in scenes with lower light. To really get the most out of this recipe, I suggest using a mist filter of some sort. This will bloom the highlights and get way closer to a real cine still look. The photos I've taken with this recipe often feel out of a sci-fi movie, and you can't beat that look. All the recipes I mentioned will be linked in the description, as well as some other sites I've used to find recipes in the past. If you have any recommendations for recipes, let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new ones to try. For now, thanks for watching. Go shoot some photos.